Good morning, SKN. I'm Andre Cunningham.
And I am Cortensia Carty, and welcome to our Friday show.
Can't believe the week is almost done.
I know, wow.
This week went so fast.
I think the year is going fast. Yes, indeed.
My
already.
favorite month. Not my birth month, but my favorite month.
I wonder why is it your favorite month? You keep saying it's your favorite month. Why
Stay tuned. We have so much this month to unpack.
Okay. So I'm going to stay tuned because I really don't know why June is his favorite month, but
definitely my favorite.
But I'm smart enough to figure it out. I'm sure by the end of the show, I can tell him why I think it's his favorite month.
But today is my favorite day because guess what? It's my co-host's birthday. Happy birthday,
Thank you, Andre. I think they remembered from yesterday because you were early with your presents.
I have to create history. Come on now.
You surely did create history, and we hope that you intend to create history on this lovely Friday morning, and just call it Friday. You know, it's the end of the week. For those of you who it's your last working day, do as much work as you can, so when you come on Monday, we know we like to say Monday is not the greatest. At least you'll have less work to do, so do a little more work today and enjoy your Friday. By the way, tell your friends over on so they can turn on the devices, and we will begin this morning with local news. Our first story comes from With Media SKN. May 31st is designated as a Centenarians Day in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis to recognize and honor the contributions of all persons who have achieved a milestone of 100 years. To date, there are 10 centenarians living in the Federation. The two eldest centenarians reside in Nevis, Miss Mary Brown and Miss Eliza Jeffers. Governor General, Her Excellency Dame Marcella Liebert, Deputy Governor General Miss Hyleta Liebert, as well as Minister responsible for social development in the Nevis Island Administration, Miss Janelle Nisbet, visited and distributed tokens of appreciation to the centenarians on Nevis on Tuesday, May 30th. In St. Kitts, May 31st, the centenarians received similar recognitions from the Governor General. The Governor General expressed her appreciation to them for their many years of service and wisdom to the Federation. Students who attend schools within the vicinity of the centenarians' residence also presented gift baskets to them on behalf of the Ministry of Youth, Empowerment, Aging, and Disabilities. The centenarians sang, conversed, and expressed gratitude for the love and appreciation. And we appreciate them. Wow, they are, I hope to live that long because we are dying before the elders. Back in the day, we bury our parents. Now our parents are burying us. So
certainly,
I'm happy for those centenarians.
Centenarians, awesome. And still on the local scene, this one comes to us from SKN Vibes. The Edgar T. Morris Primary School witnessed a moment of joy as Mrs. Sonia Buddy Thompson surprised the grade 6 class with a remarkable announcement. In celebration of the award's 10th anniversary, the entire class of 9 students received the prestigious 2023 Sonia Buddy Promising Youth Leader Scholarship. This scholarship, usually awarded to 1 male and 1 female student, aims to empower and support academic excellence. Mrs. Buddy Thompson, a proud product of the school, expressed her unwavering commitment to the scholarship, stating that giving back to her community is her ultimate joy. The ceremony marked a significant milestone, with 30 students benefiting from the scholarship since its establishment in 2014. The students, thrilled and motivated by the honor, were urged to continue striving for academic excellence and to make the most of the opportunities ahead. Tabernacle celebrates this milestone, recognizing the transformative impact of the Sonia Buddy Promising Youth Leader Scholarship on the lives of its students. I can imagine how happy the students were. Can you imagine 2 students and now the entire class?
And do you realize which sex makes up the entire class? I am so proud of that. I'm so proud to see that we have 7 young men in that class. Ladies, I'm sorry that you got to number this goal, but listen, I love to see when young men excel, especially in their academic studies. I know everybody's not academically inclined, but once I see the majority of the young men pushing, I'm for that.
Yep. I agree.
So congratulations to all the recipients who were awarded. As we continue on the local scene, our next story comes from Wind Media SKN. In an unprecedented move, the government of St. Kitts and Nevis, in partnership with the Development Bank of St. Kitts and Nevis, is pleased to announce a significant reduction in the student loan interest rates effective June 1st. Existing student loans at the Development Bank St. Kitts and Nevis will see their interest rates drop from 9% to an exceptional 5%. The groundbreaking initiative reflects the government and the Development Bank of St. Kitts and Nevis' unwavering commitment to alleviating the financial burden for students, enabling them to pursue their aspirations with greater ease. Eligible students are encouraged to follow these simple steps. If loan payments are current, schedule an appointment by calling the offices. Contact the St. Kitts branch at 465-2288, that's 465-2288, or the Nevis branch at 469-5416. Once again, the Nevis branch, 469-5416. You are to bring 2 identification cards and proof of address and notify your guarantors. Meet with an officer, sign the necessary documents, and complete the process. This remarkable initiative highlights the government's and the Development Bank of St. Kitts and Nevis' shared vision for an inclusive society where education is accessible to all, regardless of financial limitations. Their commitment to national growth and prosperity shines through this reduction in student loan interest rates. And as I said yesterday, if you're a student, there you go get your reduction, save some money, get your house, get your car, do whatever you can with your extra cash that you couldn't do before.
I mean, from 9% to 5%, that's
big 4 in the middle there.
Jump.
Yeah,
so make use of it,
please do.
And here's what's happening with our local weather report. Today it will be mostly sunny with a high of 87 and a low of 78 degrees Fahrenheit. It's currently 84 degrees on the outside. Take a look at your weather forecast for today. Up next, local and regional and international news.
Nice.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Greetings, my lovely people. I'm Chantel, residing in Taiwan. 12 hours time difference. It's nighttime here, morning time in SK. I'm busy and on the go. However, I always manage to keep up to date with what's happening in SK. All thanks to Good Morning SKN. Good morning SKN. Ciao bango.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. It's now time for regional news. This one comes to us from the Jamaica Observer. The Police Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigations Branch, CTOC, has been called to investigate the leak of the Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate (CSEC) Mathematics Paper 2 exams. After initial speculations, the Caribbean Examinations Council (CXC) identified Jamaica as the source of the breach. However, Jamaica's specific examination center and parish have yet to be disclosed. The Ministry of Education officials in Jamaica have identified that an update from the Overseas Examinations Council (OEC) is expected soon, and sources suggest that this will likely become a police matter in the coming days. The OEC has condemned the breach and is conducting a thorough investigation to identify those responsible. Despite the leak, the CXC has decided that students will not be required to retake the exam, and a modified approach using the school-based assessment and Paper 1 results will determine their final grades. The OEC declared, "The OEC takes this opportunity to remind all candidates about the importance of ethical behavior and the potentially life-changing consequences of dishonesty. The actions of those who obtained a copy of the test have undermined the hard work and dedication of students and teachers who have dedicated years of preparation for this examination." The OEC continues, and quote, "The impacted students will never know the true results of their efforts and sacrifices, and are indeed victims of the poor choices of a wayward few. Those who attempt to jeopardize the future of our region's youth will be held accountable," end quote.
Wow.
So sad.
And that's rough for real, because what if you didn't do too well in your SBE, but then you excel at your exam because of all the practice you would have put in from the mistakes you would have made? Now your efforts were infutile.
Very sad.
Cheating gets us nowhere.
But I'm happy they identify where the leak came from, though, because it would be sad to, another country
penalize everybody.
For being penalized. So I'm happy they identify where the leak came from.
Indeed.
Once again, Jamaica in the bad light.
Oh Lord. Oh, all right, guys. As we continue on an international scene, our news this morning comes from the BBC. According to the BBC, tech companies are deleting potential evidence of human rights abuse, risking prosecutions. Platforms like Meta and YouTube use artificial intelligence to remove graphic videos, but footage crucial for investigations can be deleted without archiving. While these companies aim to balance their duties of bearing witness and protecting users from harmful content, Alan Rushbridger from Meta's Oversight Board criticizes the industry for being, and quote, overcautious in content moderation. Although exemptions exist for graphic material in the public interest, the BBC's attempt to upload footage documenting attacks on Ukraine civilians was swiftly removed. In addition, the lack of nuance in AI systems makes it challenging to identify human rights violation when moderating violent images from conflicts. In Ukraine, former travel journalist Ihor Zaharenko experienced the consequences of this issue. Since the Russian invasion, he has been documenting attacks on civilians. He intended to share videos online to expose the truth. However, the footage was quickly taken down when he uploaded it to Facebook and Instagram. The Russians accused the videos of being fake and denied targeting civilians, claiming they only fought the Ukrainian army. Wow. So now things that can be used for evidence because of its content being too graphic.
Can't post.
Wow.
So I guess we'll never know the true nature of what's happening there.
What a world we live in. I long for a world where it's just bright days and sunshine and no problems at all. But one day. Folks, there you have it for local, regional, and international news. We have so much in store for you, but guess what? You have to stay tuned to our Friday show. So once again, go tell your friends and family that we're on to turn on their devices and stay tuned. Much more after this short break.
Hello and welcome to your favorite day of the week, Friday. It's Infused Friday, and you've guessed right, we have another marvelous infused water recipe for you today. Strawberry, lemon and green tea infused water. So let me introduce you to the benefits one can expect from this selection. Strawberries. These potent little packages protect your heart, increases HDL, which is good cholesterol, lower blood pressure and guard against cancer. Packed with vitamins, fibre and particularly high levels of antioxidants known as polyphenols. Strawberries are a sodium-free, fat-free, cholesterol-free and low-calorie food. The bottom line is lemons contain a high amount of vitamin C, soluble fibre and plant compounds that give them a number of health benefits. Lemons may aid weight loss and reduce your risk of heart disease, anemia, kidney stones, digestive issues and cancer. And finally, green tea contains healthy bioactive compounds. These compounds can improve brain function, increase fat burning. The antioxidants may lower the risk of some cancers, contribute to the prevention of type 2 diabetes, and assist in the prevention of cardiovascular disease, also in the protection of the brain from aging and reduce bad breath. Amazing benefits. Let's get infusing. Here are the ingredients. 1 bag of green tea, 3/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of hot water, 1 lemon halved, juiced and half sliced, a handful of strawberries halved, and ice cubes for serving. Directions. Place tea bag in a cup of hot water, let it steep for 5 minutes, then remove and let it cool before pouring into a jug or pitcher. Add the remaining ingredients and let it infuse for 30 minutes before serving into a large glass filled with ice. So delightful. Add more to your H2O. Check out the Facebook page every Friday for refreshing infused water recipes.
Cheers.
An exotic experience.
SKN。
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. In recent years, there has been quite a bit of buzz surrounding all things self-care, from ensuring that you get enough rest to eating the right foods and using the right products on your skin. Well, in this segment, we will be covering the latter. OJD Organics is an all-natural skincare, hair care, and body care line that offers luxury organic products. Today, we have the pleasure of speaking with Keandre Maynard, owner of OJD Organics. Keandre is here to give us the inside scoop on this brand and let us know how you can get your hands on her products. Keandre, good morning. Welcome to GMSKN.
Morning, welcome.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Happy you could join us. So, Keandre, can you tell us when did OJD Organics launch?
So, OJD Organics launched back in 2020. So, OJD Organics is a COVID baby. I started making the products in about September, October, but the official launch date is November 21st, 2020.
Okay. Why 2020 though? With everything that happened from since March, why did you progress?
Well, that was around the time that I was looking for solutions for myself. I was at home. I had a lot of time on my hands. I started doing research and I found an alarming statistic that said over 73,000 products on the global market today are linked to cancer, birth defects, premature aging. So I had to find a solution for myself that was effective, quality, and didn't have those negative effects.
Wow.
Interesting.
Wow.
And can you share with us how did it came about the name OJD Organics? It's such a unique name.
It is unique. So OJD is a combination of the names of my little sister and my little cousin, Ojene and Jedikwa. So I decided to honor them because I always say that OJD Organics is for them. Hopefully when they get older, they can work in the business and help out with that side if that's what they want to do. But OJD Organics is my love letter to women. And these are young ladies in my life, and I hope that OJD Organics could be a beacon for them to tell them to go after their dreams, whatever they would like to do.
Okay.
How thoughtful.
Are your cousins and your little sister receiving their royalties?
Yes, not yet, but I'm working on that.
Okay, no problem. Let's talk about the tagline though. Organic self-care is self-love.
Yes. So in my opinion, organic self-care is the ultimate sign of self-love. Because like I said about that stat, we really have to take care of ourselves. And I wanted to provide healthy options that won't have that side effect. The premature aging don't contain harmful chemicals and toxins. So when you use organic products, it's really self-love. That is how the tagline came about.
Lovely, lovely. Let's talk about some of the products that your line offers. You have soaps. Go ahead.
Yes. So we have about 15 products in our line.
Wow.
Would you like me to list them out?
You certainly can. And one question before you list the 15. Did you start with all 15?
No.
Okay.
There were 3 initial ones.
Okay.
That's the turmeric soap, the hair growth serum, and the turmeric serum.
Okay.
And over the years, added maybe 1 product, sometimes 3 at a time for a line or something like that.
Okay.
So the skincare products, we have the turmeric soap, the vitamin C and turmeric acne and dark spot correcting serum, Rose Glow Radiant Boosting Serum, the Glow Facial Enzyme Scrub, Deep Pore Cleansing Mask, the Pore Fan Toner, and our new baby in this skincare line, because it was launched about a month ago, is the Turmeric Glow Cleanser. For the hair care products now, we have the Rapid Growth Serum, the Shebe length retention and hair growth butter, hibiscus and clarifying shampoo, hibiscus moisturizing conditioner, body hair products, turmeric and lemon body scrub, even skin body butter, the discoloration defense dark spot corrector, and the pink grapefruit body oil. I think I got all of them.
Wow, you sure did. Wow, lovely. And these are all made in St. Kitts?
Yes, all made by me, all made by St. Kitts. Yes.
Awesome.
Wow.
And the packaging are so beautiful.
I know.
But can you share with us some of the benefits
welcome.
of using natural skincare products?
Sure. So there are a lot of benefits. Not I am a few, but these are not exhaustive. So first one is organic products contain a high amount of antioxidants and vitamins. Up to 95% of the ingredients in organic products are active. A lot of the times, these products that we buy, they contain a lot of filler ingredients. So a lot of silicones and things like that your skin really doesn't need. In organic products, all of the ingredients in the product serve a purpose. So there are no filler products at all. That's one. Two, it's the environment, because the ingredients we don't use pesticides and things like that, and they're not made in a lab that has a lot of pollution. But most importantly is the fact that it does contain harmful chemicals and toxins. Your skin absorbs about 60 to 70% of the things that you put on it. So you really have to be mindful of what you are putting on your skin, because these chemicals and toxins can do things like birth defects, premature aging, and a lot of internal side effects.
Correct is right. Before we continue with the feedback that you would have gotten from your clients, I would like to know, and I'm sure St. Kitts would like to know, and Nevis, which is your favorite product to make, and how did you learn to make these products?
My favorite. Oh my
Wow,
God.
that's hard?
It's hard. I can tell you my least favorite.
Okay.
My least favorite is probably the conditioner or the sugar butter, because it takes the longest amount of time to take, and it's a really intricate process. So it's exhausting. So those are probably but most favorite, all of them really. I really enjoy making them. They are definitely made with love.
That's sweet. That's sweet.
Indeed.
And what about your experience learning to make them?
Okay, so I started off looking for solutions for myself. So I started doing research. The internet is an amazing thing. There are a lot of free courses that will teach you how to make soaps, serums, creating the products and formulating them. Depending on the product, is about a 2 to 4 month process of trying out different recipes, learning about the ingredients, the benefits, testing them on family and friends. They're my guinea pigs. And then it can go to market.
Okay, good stuff. All right.
So Kendra, I know your products are locally made, but what about the ingredients? Are they also how readily available are they? Do you import some of the products, or all the ingredients are from the Federation?
We could get all the ingredients from the Federation.
Awesome.
Most of them are imported, unfortunately.
Okay.
But there are some things that I get on island, like the aloe vera gel that I use in the vitamin and turmeric serum, the moringa. I go to the tree, pick the.
We've got plenty of those.
You're right.
Yes.
We have those in
Yes, we
abundance.
do.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yes. The lemongrass for the lemongrass
Yes.
soap.
Mm.
The
What about the
turmeric,
hibiscus?
and yes, the
Okay.
hibiscus. Yes.
Okay, good stuff. Okay.
Yes.
Nice. Let's talk about the feedback now.
Okay.
What have your customers been saying to you, Keandre?
The feedback has been incredible.
Wow.
Nothing short of amazing. They are loving products. I am so grateful because I have created a little community for myself, my core customers, and it's growing day by day. There was organics came about because I was looking for solutions for myself. Like I said, there was a time in my life that I couldn't even look at myself in the mirror. So when my customers come and they tell me that my products are giving them confidence, clearing up their skin, growing their hair, whatever their ailments are, it's an amazing feeling. Those are my favorite messages to get. They really make my day.
That's so sweet.
Indeed.
That's
And
so
Keandre,
sweet.
as a young entrepreneur, what keeps you motivated?
There are a few things, but most importantly, I want to leave my mark and inspire people to go after their dreams. So my mantra is always to live happy. Whatever it takes to do that, you have to push forward. Already Organics was really my saving grace because I felt like I was stagnant in a point in my life. And I really wasn't happy with the place that I was in with my job. It was really stressful, and already Organics was a way out. I know that there are a lot of people looking for a way out. And to just, I always say, I try not to stress. You don't stress. You just do what you have to do. You push forward. Whatever is causing you pain in your life, you have to cut it out. I joke and say, even if my right foot is causing me pain, it has to go.
Wow.
It has to, I have to push forward.
Keandre, that's
And
a
that's
word.
what I want. Yes.
Yeah, that's a word for some young person today. Let's talk about the social media aspect of your business. How easy or how difficult was it to develop this platform?
It was challenging for sure. I wouldn't say it was easy. I feel like that is the part that I struggle with the most. I'm not the most creative in terms of creating posts and reels and things like that. So it was really an uphill climb. But I had to be persistent and going forward, try to post regularly. That is very important. So your customers know you're there. And the messages, comments, always be available for your customers to answer questions, and things like that helped me to build my social media platform to where it is now.
Good stuff. Happy to hear.
And Keandre, where can persons find your products? Share with us some of the outlets for purchasing your products.
Okay, so our products in store are available at Fashion Box on 4th Street. Fashion Box is across the road from Polo Company, next to Occasions. You can purchase on the website shop.jad.cash/organics. You can send me a message on WhatsApp at 669-2391, or you can call me if you would like. You can send me a message on Instagram or Facebook at Ojedi Organics. So you can go in store. We all do delivery. Delivery is free.
Oh,
We do
nice.
delivery everywhere on the island. So anywhere that you want, we're going to bring it to you. For our customers that are in Nevis, we send the items via ferry, and then you can collect them at the ferry terminal.
Keandre, I want to know how far in the world would one of your products has been sent? Ooh, I got you thinking, huh? I'm asking you all the hard ones this morning.
Well, I can say what I know of.
Okay.
Canada?
Ooh,
I guess.
girl, that's far. That is far.
It is.
That's good.
It is. Yeah, right now I'm in the US. That's why I'm not here with you today.
Okay.
So it's a bit of pleasure, a bit of business.
Okay.
I'm setting up the fulfillment for shipping in the US. So I've already shipped out a few products to the US, Canada, USVI, and the feedback has been from those customers as well.
Beautiful.
I like that. So, sorry, Andre. Just one more question before you continue. Is there a plan to put up your own storefront here in St. Kitts and Nevis?
That is definitely the goal.
Okay.
That is definitely the goal. I have to work towards that because with having my own storefront, I'm gonna need somebody to be there every single day.
Right.
Yeah.
From 10 to 5, and that person cannot be me, unfortunately, because I prefer if I'm the one taking the calls and making the products, and that's a full-time job in itself. So that is definitely the goal. Hopefully a year or two max.
Okay, good stuff.
Wonderful. And Keandre, we've seen a lot of persons getting involved in the skincare and the beauty business because it's a multi-million-dollar industry.
Yes.
However, what sets OJD Organics apart from the others? Why should persons choose your products out of the so many that's readily available out there?
Right. And we have a lot available in St. Kitts, and a lot of them are very good quality as well. So you have options. But in terms of OJD Organics, you can rest assured that your products are going to be high quality, safe, effective, and most importantly, you get to interact with me. A lot of my customers say that that's the best part of the experience, and that's what I hope it is. You can find a lot of amazing products out there, but the thing that really sets businesses apart is their customer service and how they go about their business. And I hope that I'm doing a good job at that. I think I am, but I hope that that's it.
I agree.
I agree indeed. So for those persons who may be watching around the world, because yes, I am going to proclaim it now, we are worldwide. How can they contact you to get your products?
Okay, so you can purchase on the website. However, the website is down right now. But you can contact me on WhatsApp and we can arrange a different payment method. I'm going to find out how much it's going to cost to ship it to you.
Okay.
And you cover the shipping, and I'm going to ship it out from New York in 2 days or less.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Awesome. Well, Keandre.
Yes.
Time really flies.
Indeed.
But we're happy that you could join us this morning. And I'm sure persons that are watching are eager to get their hands on your products. Is there anything else that you would want to share about your products before we head to the break?
Yes. feel free to message me on WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, whatever is comfortable with you. I always encourage information. My customers have a lot of questions sometimes, and I love it. They always say, I'm sorry for asking so much questions. I'm like, I love it. I like to empower consumers. I believe in giving all of the information. The ingredients, all of the ingredients are public. There's no confusion about what is in the products. They are all on Instagram. The benefits of each ingredient, the price. If you have any questions, concerns, please feel free to message me. I'm going to give you all the information I need because it's for your benefit.
Exactly. And thank you so much for coming and chatting with myself and Andre this morning. And we wish you nothing but the best. I hope all your goals are achieved for the remainder of this year and for your time here on Earth. It was indeed our pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, Keandre Maynard, owner of Ojedi Organics. Stay tuned. Much more after this short break.
Welcome to another edition of Infused Friday. We have another great infused water recipe for you to try out. Pineapple and sweet red bell pepper. I know what you're thinking, but this will bring a pep in your step. Here are some of the benefits you may experience from this exotic combination. Pineapple juice is rich in a variety of vitamins and minerals. It's especially packed with manganese, copper, vitamin B6 and vitamin C, all of which play important roles in the proper functioning of your body. Red capsicum or red bell pepper contains lycopene and a phytonutrient which helps to keep a healthy heart. It is also a rich source of folate and vitamin B6 along with antioxidants known to protect the body against free radicals. I know you cannot wait to try out this amazing fruit and vegetable infusion. Let's get you started with the following ingredients. You will need 6 pineapple cubes, 6 red capsicum cubes, enough fresh water to fill your jug or bottle. And the directions. Remember to wash your ingredients well. Chop and slice ingredients as necessary. Add to ingredients to a large jug or bottle. Stir ingredients and add fresh water and stir. Let it infuse, settle, and then serve into tall glasses. Can you taste the goodness already? Add more to your H2O. Check out the Facebook page every Friday for refreshing infused water recipes.
What will it take to grab the attention of someone with the power to make your dream come true? 7 hopeful entrepreneurs in search of the finances necessary to take their ideas to the next level.
This is their lives, right? This is their business.
4 savvy business owners ready to make a pragmatic investment.
You can't help people if you can't help yourself. First you make the dollar and you give the dollar.
Why you take your business offline?
I really feel that you need to do a little bit more research.
Very knowledgeable. Super knowledgeable.
You have a great idea and a great concept. I think you'd be snapped up by Disney.
If you have a job someplace, it means that if something is not working, you can walk away.
Who will invest?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Thank you.
And who will be sent home with nothing? I am your host, Kevin Hope.
Yo, you know it's me, Mr. H.E. Yo, make sure you tune in to Good Morning SKN, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. at Studio 327. Yo, trust me, the baddest show in the morning. Make sure you check it out. Wake up. Make sure that you are there from 8 to 10, Monday to Friday. Boom, check it.
Yo, what up? It's your boy and Richie right here at Studio 327. I'm here to give you the promo that you guys need because this is something special for St. Kitts. I'm telling you, tune in to Good Morning SKN, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and on Moment Channel 4. Also, I realize nobody else is doing this. Follow the Good Morning SKN Instagram at Good Morning SKN and the Studio 327 Inc. Instagram. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook. This is pretty long, but follow us and yeah.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. Guys, during the break, we have the most fun in the studio, but we really can't share sometimes what we're having fun about. But in this segment, we will be reviewing 8 Japanese techniques to overcome laziness. And we'd love to hear from you. So join in on the conversation and let us know which one stood out to you the most. So, Andre, I'm going to start with you. Do you have any expectations for this segment, except for the wrong things that we were just engaging?
When I'm lazy, what do I do to counter my laziness? Besides exercise, just...
Exercise how horizontally? Because it only increases the laziness.
When you exercise? How?
I mean, you lie down.
Well, that's true.
You didn't get that one.
For me, when I'm lazy, I just eat.
Oh, yeah, and that's
yes. When I become eat, find something to eat, and I'm back in that groove.
So you find something to eat and you beat the laziness.
Yep.
Well, my laziness continues because I eat, and I still lie down. So yeah. So without further ado, let's begin. Yes. Ooh. I like the cherry blossom trees. They give me the juice that we're really in Japan. So discover your purpose in life. I wish I could. It says ikajai or ikaji. Oh my gosh. To my Japanese friends, please forgive me. Discover your purpose in life. Determine the reason you wake up each morning. Choose something that aligns with your strength, passions, and needs of the world. I try to be mindful when I wake up. I try to stretch. I try to do my breathing techniques.
As it says, choose something that aligns with your strength. So what is it that you're good at? What is it that...
But every day we're to do the same thing?
Well, I wouldn't say every day, but at least if you find that one thing, that you're good at or you're most comfortable with, then it will help you to overcome laziness.
Yeah, and choose something that aligns with your strengths, as you rightfully say, your passions and the needs of the world. And as we often say here on set, the world needs a lot of kindness. The world needs a lot of love.
Indeed.
So maybe that's where we can...
So if you're a talkative person, like let's say Hortensia, you can be one of those persons that get up and said, "Good morning, my neighbors." Yes, that's
Andre wants something to come flying over my fence. Andre, do you know where I live? Oh my gosh. Andre says I'm talkative, but he's correct. Correct is right. Since I was a little kid in kindergarten, in school, most of my reports had talkative. So yeah, Andre, you know me well enough.
Yep. It sticks with you.
The shade is real. Maybe I need to get my glasses.
Kaizen.
Ooh, you're Japanese.
Focus on small improvements every day. You don't have to do everything at once. Just aim to make progress little by little. That's true. I can attest to that.
Yeah, and Siki Andre said the same thing. She said that's the goal. She didn't say, okay, Corten, to the next 5 years. She said that's the goal. So little by little, she's going to make her progress. And yes, Keandra, we're still talking about you because we are so proud of you. So Kaizen. I like it.
And I mean, we're going over this so persons who can get them out of laziness. So little by little. So say, for example, you don't like getting up and exercise. I mean, you don't have to start big by lifting the heavy weight, but little by little, just do some stretches. And then tomorrow you do a little walking.
Exactly.
The next day you might attempt the dumbbells. But
the 2-pounders, at least. Little by little. Little by little.
Kaizen. I like that one.
What progress have you been making lately, little by little?
Little by little? I up my dumbbells. You don't see them yet, but they're coming. Yes, I up my dumbbells from 15 to 20 pounds. Don't worry, I can full out this chair.
If I needed a laugh, Andre gives it to me. My little improvement is eating cleaner every day. And yeah, I'm working out too. So soon, Andre's going to fill out the chair, but my guns are going to be popping. Yeah, yeah. We're going to be having a competition here. So Kaizen today. Ooh, Pomodoro. I swear I'm getting all the hard words. But that sounded a bit Spanish though. Pomodoro. I want it to sound like, yeah.
Pomodoro.
Okay. Okay. So work for 25 minutes. Take a break for 5. So that's 30 minutes in total. Then repeat. This helps you stay focused and avoid burnout.
But which work though? Which nothing on our work schedule.
Well, we can't do that on our jobs because our bosses are going to get us. But I guess at home, maybe?
Listen.
Because you for once can't take a break. The food going to burn.
Exactly. Yeah. So I guess these specifically goes for the Japanese?
No, this specifically goes for us here when we have to clean up our place.
These were written for the Japanese.
No.
Listen,
Andre, when you have your Saturday chores, you can take 30 minutes, 5 minutes in between.
That's
dance around the room and then get back to choring.
Listen. These were not meant for us in the Caribbean. I'm sorry, Pomodoro ain't gonna. This one ain't gonna work for us in the Caribbean.
It doesn't have to be at work. It cannot work at work, but it can work when we're at home cleaning up or when we have other things to do.
But that's work. We cook at home.
No, but it doesn't have to be cooking. How about cleaning up the house? Okay, Christmas cleaning.
Okay, Courtney, take win. Take win.
I don't necessarily need the win, but
so work for 25 minutes. Take a break for 5.
Yeah,
and then repeat. It helps to overcome laziness.
Yeah, because then you will lie down all day and do absolutely nothing. And we know when we lie down and the time flies, we'd be like, "Oh my God, I have no more time."
And as our grandma would say, the niggeritis chips in. That's it for the entire day.
Ethnic fatigue syndrome. Yep. Ooh.
Hara Hachibu.
Yeah. The Japanese is in the building.
Don't stuff too much. Eat until you're 80% full and you'll feel more energized throughout the day.
But don't stuff too much. What? We'll be stuffing too much.
Food, I hope.
Oh, Jesus.
Food, I hope. Don't stuff too much. Don't stuff yourself too much.
Yeah, exactly.
But how is this preventing you or helping you?
You just talk about it.
Oh.
You say ethnic fatigue, niggeritis. You know, once we overeat, we go straight horizontal. So eat until you're contented.
When you say we go straight horizontal.
Straight horizontal.
We just lay down flat.
Lay down flat, exactly. So we don't want, so do not stuff yourself. Hara at Achibu. Don't stuff yourself.
80% full.
80% full. So eat until you're contented.
Me, if you're giving me the food, I'm eating it all and probably go back.
You know what kills me? You say you're gonna eat all. I was just gonna touch on buffets. Like when I go to local buffets, I see people just going back and going back. After I eat one plate of food, I can't go back, and I cannot put everything on my plate because I cannot eat everything.
Listen, this is bougie Corty. I got to get my money's worth. What do you mean you can't go back?
I cannot.
Corty,
Andre,
if the buffet is open, I am going until they say closed buffet.
So you are not following this technique then. You will definitely have to be rolled out of that establishment.
This is for the Japanese.
No, this is for us too.
I could certainly pick a few from it and apply to self, but these are for the Japanese.
Oh my gosh.
Arahachibu. Don't stuff yourself too much.
Don't stuff yourself, no. So Shin, this one is nice. So approach tasks with a beginner's mindset. Don't worry about being perfect or having all the answers. Just be open to learning and trying new things. Correct is right. Yep. So you have to begin somewhere.
Approach your task, the beginner's mindset.
Yeah.
Yes.
We all didn't start where we are today. We had to learn. It was a learning curve. So I like Shin. So now I'm going to be telling somebody just Shin.
Yep.
Yeah.
But who's perfect? Like, don't worry about being perfect.
Exactly.
No one is perfect.
None of us are. The only perfect being doesn't live amongst us. Maybe his spirit dwells among us, but he doesn't live here. So cool yourself. He isn't even mad at you that you're imperfect. So yeah. One day at a time.
Indeed. Wabi Sabi. Embrace imperfections. Instead of stressing over every little detail, focus on what's important and find beauty in simplicity. Done is better than perfect.
Yep.
So go ahead and take action.
And it's funny enough,
Well said.
Andre, that we kind of heard a few words like this morning before we actually came on set. So it's like the universe is just working in tandem.
In tandem,
So
indeed.
yeah.
Yep.
So wabi sabi. Like wasabi sauce. But not really. Wabi sabi.
Focus
like
on what's important and find beauty in simplicity.
Yep.
Simpler things.
Yep.
Yep.
No
It's just
stressing.
No
See?
stressing at all.
And that's the same thing Keandre said. If her right foot is stressing her, guess what? It gotta go. So no stressing, guys.
I didn't hurt. I mean, I hope we don't physically mean the right
exactly.
foot.
Yeah.
We need our limbs
we
now.
need
Come
our
on.
limbs.
But if our right hand, like say for example,
Vendors, we're supposed to let it go.
yes,
But
like
we can't let
someone
that go either because we need that as well.
If you're in business with someone and that business partner is affecting you, and even though they take on the bulk of the work, if it's your right hand, so to speak, quote unquote, just let it fall off.
Let it go.
Don't stress.
Let it go. It won't matter anyway.
Stress. Listen.
Let it go. Oh, Kakibo. Oh, so make a budget and stick to it. Yes. Don't say, oh, I'm going to buy this now because I'm going to get paid later, because you're not sure what's going to happen. So stick to your budget. When you have your finances in order, you'll feel less stressed and more motivated to tackle your other goals. Some of us just overdo the do because we know it pays you. No. Think about this. That money that you could have put towards something else, you have to put back in, and you're at a loss. Just stick to your budget,
Back at
y'all.
square one.
Exactly.
Yep.
Once you stick to your budget, you don't have the financial stress to worry, oh, where I'm going to get the money from to pay for this. You know, life is just better. So
make a budget.
What do they say? Eat little or eat little and live long? The same thing.
I've heard it.
Spend a little money and let the other money stretch to cover the bills.
There you go.
So, I don't even know how to say that. Ka-aibo. Okay. Ka-aibo? Ka-aibo, ka-aibo. Yeah, yeah.
But we get the drift. Make a budget.
And stick to it.
Indeed.
Yep.
This one resonates.
Yep. Don't overspend because you're suddenly rich.
Yep.
Yeah. Calm down. This one, Andre.
Shingri Yoku. Spend time in nature.
Yes.
It's scientifically proven to reduce stress and improve your mood. Take a walk in the park, breathe in fresh air, and let nature recharge you.
And we know that works.
It does.
Yeah.
I mean,
simply going outside.
Have you ever just walk into Independence Square and just sit there and just observe? Just no talking. Just sit in the park and observe.
You know what's my favorite part of Independence Square? That bamboo. That bamboo kind of shit. Oh my God. That's it. Right there. You sit there, you feel the breeze, you recharge and you're fresh. And when I see folks sitting there, I wonder what's going through their minds sometimes, because they just look so peaceful sitting on that particular bench. I would love to go up and have a conversation since I'm talkative according to my co-host. But I'm this person that likes to know. So yeah.
Spend time in nature.
Yeah, Shinrin-yoku. How you said that one?
Say it again.
Shinrin-yoku.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. Is that all we have for today? Alrighty. Oh wow. So
Shinrin-yoku.
Yeah. So Shinrin-yoku, guys. And remember, don't stress. Put these into practice. Don't stress. Control your budget. Spend time in nature. Eat little and live long. Don't overdo. Even if you go to the buffet, one plate should be enough. But hey, it's your money, so I can't tell you how to spend it.
There you go.
Yeah, so put these techniques into your daily routine, and
it will help you relieve that stress and overcome laziness.
Laziness, indeed.
So I hope we would have given you some tips and advice. So stay with us. Much more when we return on GMSKN.
Welcome to another Infused Friday, and we have another amazing infused water recipe for you today, which is mango, papaya and pineapple. So let's get into just some of the benefits of this fine selection of fruit. Mango juice is full of potassium and magnesium, the two compounds that regulate blood pressure in the body. Consuming mango juice daily can help one, keep fit and maintain blood pressure, and keep hypertension in check. Drinking mango juice also makes sure there is enough fluid in the body to keep it balanced. Did you know that mangoes are good for your eyes, improves immunity, great for digestion, helps fight cholesterol and may burn fat and reduces acne? Papayas contain high levels of antioxidants, vitamin A, vitamin C and vitamin E. Diets high in antioxidants may reduce the risk of heart disease. The antioxidants prevent the oxidation of cholesterol. When cholesterol oxidizes, it's more likely to create blockages that lead to heart disease. And finally, pineapple, rich in vitamin C and manganese, which promotes healthy bones. Pineapple is packed with disease-fighting antioxidants. Thanks to the antioxidants, pineapple has cancer-fighting properties. In addition, pineapples can aid digestion and assist in weight loss. Now for the ingredients. You need 1/4 cup of papaya, 1 cup of mango, 1/4 cup of pineapple, 1/2 cup of ice and 12 ounces of cold water. Directions: wash fruits well, chop and slice ingredients and add to a large jar or jug of iced water. Stir and serve in tall glasses. Refreshing. Add more to your H2O. Check out the Facebook page every Friday for refreshing infused water recipes.
Hey, good morning. This is Alberto Hewlett from Graphixicated. Join Good Morning SKN from 8 to 10 every morning at Studio 327.
Hi everyone, my name is Tatiana Lido, owner of Soul Food Kitchen. Make sure to tune in to Good Morning SKN on Studio 327, 8 a.m., 10 a.m. daily.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. On this episode of Caribbean Connections, our virtual flight takes us to an island where there is never a dull moment. You guessed it right, it's Barbados. Today's guest has a passion for fashion and a love for producing vibrant handcrafted exotic leather sandals to complement any outfit. To find out more about her sandals collection and other products made by this fashionista, we welcome Brianna Williams, owner of Sultai Collections, to Good Morning SKN. Brianna, welcome to GMSKN.
Morning, welcome.
Hi, good morning. Good morning, guys. Thank you for having me.
Happy you could join us this morning.
Indeed.
So, Brianna, let's get right into the conversation. You were a former cabin crew. Tell us about the transition from being a cabin crew right into entrepreneurship.
Well, the transition for me, it was pretty easy because, being a cabin crew, it comes with so much, the fast pace of being a cabin crew. It taught me how to multitask, how to operate in fast-paced environments and stuff like that. So from transitioning from a flight attendant into entrepreneurship, it was as hard for me because being a flight attendant, as I said, it taught me so much. It taught me how to, as I said, multitask. And that was one of my biggest things, knowing how to multitask and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, we know we got that part down packed. So when and why did you decide to start your own business?
Well, this idea came about in 2016. It was just an idea I had on a piece of paper. Basically, what happened was I got pregnant during that time and so forth. I kind of put it on the back burner.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's not something that I was thinking about doing because I was trying to raise my child and raise my son. So then COVID came, as you know. COVID came and it took over the world, you know, and we had to come up with some sort of idea so that we can have some income coming into our household. So that's when I went back to my little diary that I had, and I was just scrolling through, and I was like, you know, and I saw this. I'm like, yes, I remember I had this idea.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, so let me go and see how I can put it all together and how I can accomplish, you know, this
Yes.
dream of finance. When I went to this friend I know, is at a market here. We call it the Cheapside Market here in Barbados.
Okay.
And, you know, I reached out to him, and then I asked him if he would be able to teach the basics in how to manufacture a sandal, how to make it, what I needed,
Yes.
you know, the stuff that I needed to get things done. And he agreed. He agreed. He was like, yes, he will help. So by taking that first step, that's how I came into making, you know, my own sandals. At first, I wanted to be the person that would have somebody manufacture it for me, and then I would bring it here and resell it. But that did not come, you know, to fruition. So I decided to know how to learn how to make the sandals myself. And from doing that, I learned the basics. And then, you know, watching YouTube videos and, you know, going on other leather artisans pages. I will see how they do this stuff and how they do their things and how to put this together. And that's how I learned.
Wow.
And that's how I ventured out into doing this business.
Fast learner, I must say.
Indeed. And Brianna, we know that.
Yes, you did.
Right. We know that leather is a difficult material to work with, but where did the love and the passion working with the leather came from?
It is difficult, but for me, okay, so I saw my very first pair of Bridget's. We all know about Bridget's. She's located in Jamaica.
Yep.
Right.
And, you know, I like to see, yes, and her work is out of this world. Her work is very beautiful. I follow other leather artisans, but Bridget just stands out to me.
Yes.
And the love for it is when I saw it and I went to the leather shop, and I was just feeling the textures of the leather, and I was like, wow. And the gentleman there, he showed me the different types. There was the cowhide, and you have the goat skin, and then you have the pig skin. And when you feel the textures, you know, and the vibrancy of it, and when the colors come together and you put them together, it all looks so beautiful. So from there, you know, and I like the durability of leather also.
Yes.
So, you know, you can have a leather bag or leather sandals for years to come as long as you take very good care of it, you know. So from there, I was like, okay, yeah, this is my passion. This is what I want to do. But because at first I wanted to start using faux leather, I'm like, no, let me do the real thing. Let me do the real thing, go into the real deal. And so I went to the leather shop here, and the gentleman was just, you know, the owner was taking me through the steps, you know, and the different feels and the different textures of leather. So from there, I said, this is where I want it to go. This is the direction I want it to do. I want everything for me to be leather made, not the faux leather, because the texture, the different colors, the vibrancy of it pulled me in that direction.
Nice. Bree, let's talk about your tagline. Creativity with intelligence, having fun.
Yes. So creativity with intelligence and having fun. I would say the tagline came about because I'm very creative. I like to do things with my hands. I not only make sandals, you know, I like to draw also. So from drawing, from watching Pinterest upon Pinterest videos, from getting ideas, I would just take something small and put it together and make it look so much different from what it is. And, you know, being an artisan, you have to be intelligent because your mind is always going as to what style I need to create, you know, to be different. You always want to stand out. You know, and in that too, I like having fun doing it. And I also like to see when I finish a product and my customers like, wow, This is beautiful, Brianna. I love it. I love that. So creativity, the part where, you know, I like being creative. The intelligence of it is being, as I said, creative, you know, and then having fun with it too, because you have to have fun with this work. Sometimes it becomes very stressful. So you have to put that fun in it so that your work, it shows forth in your work when you do have fun as well.
Indeed, indeed. I like that.
Of course. And Brianna, how long does it take to make a sandal? What are your inputs?
Well, because I am the sole owner, it's me alone. I normally give my customers a 5 to 7, day timeline, because during that period, I can also have other customers that I'm, making sandals for. Okay. I like to sit and take my time to manufacture a piece when I'm doing it. I don't like to be rushed, because in rushing, that's where mistakes are made. And leather is pretty expensive. So you don't want to be making too much mistake. You know what I mean? So for me, a 5 to 7 day timeline works really well.
Okay, good stuff. How easy or how hard is it to source the raw materials that you may need to make your sandals, Brie?
Easy, as I said, there's a leather shop here, but it does not bring everything that I would need to do my work. Yeah, so I have to go out of Barbados and look for my my leather. Sometimes it's easy because you get what you want, you see what you want, but then getting it here, sometimes it takes 2 to 3 weeks to get here, depending on where it's coming from. Wow. So I would say easy 50%, 50 hard 50% kind of, because of where you have to source the leather. But if I need something simple, I could just, go to the leather shop here. And if they have it, then I would use it. But if I have a big project to do where it has details and different colors, I would have to source it out of Barbados.
Okay, good stuff, good stuff.
Interesting. And Brianna, earlier we would have mentioned that you worked prior to as a cabin crew, but now you take on the role as an entrepreneur. And you just mentioned that you're doing this leather craft all by yourself. So as an entrepreneur, what are some of the highs and lows of being an entrepreneur?
Well, all right, let me start with the highs. The highs is when you're finished with the product and you see how beautiful it looks and you see your own creation, and then you get the response from your customers. It makes you, it puts you in a place like you want to continue, like you have to do this because, the feedback you're getting from your customers, and that's a high for me. It makes me want to produce more and give more, and the lows for me is the stress of it, because you're working all by yourself. So you have to cut the material, you have to sew it, you have to glue it. And like I said, leather is not something easy to work with. So you always have to be very careful, and it becomes very stressful, And another low is, financial. Yeah. So without having money to invest in your business, it takes a lot out of you, because you have to always be taking money from your pocket to reinvest. Not that it's a bad thing, because at the end of it, you are getting back what you put in. But that's another low for me. You know what I mean? So that's it for me. The lows is just, it takes a lot of work. It can become very stressful, and, the financial aspect of it.
Okay.
But I'm sure the highs outshine the lows.
Yeah, indeed.
It sure does. It sure does all the time. Like I said, my customers, they enjoy my product. I've been having customers repetitious customers. So it really does. It sure does.
Beautiful. And how often do you do customized pieces? So say, for example, I'm ordering a slipper for my sister, and I want her to stand out and be unique. How often do you do customized pieces?
I don't do it quite often. I prefer, you go into my collection and you choose from there. But if I would not turn you back. If a customer, say if your sister wants something different, you want something different for her, I would do it. I don't do it too often though, but if you were to stand out and you wanted to look different, of course, I am welcoming that idea because I like a challenge. I like a good challenge, and doing customized pieces for me is a challenge, and I like doing it.
Of course, the Bajan pride coming out there.
Brianna, let's talk about the ordering process because I don't want folks to miss out on that. So let's talk about that.
Okay, so my sandals are pre-orders only.
Okay.
I do not have a website as yet. I am currently working on one. But you know, website, as I said, it takes money and it takes time. And I want it to be perfect. So with all that in mind, I am hoping to have my website up by December year end. I'm looking, and that's my goal. That's my goal for it. But in the meantime, customers can get me their Instagram. I do answer direct messages, or they can reach me on my telephone number, which is my business phone via WhatsApp. It's 246-232-1485.
Okay.
My Instagram pages, it's Sulit Collections, Sulit _collections, and my Facebook is Sulit Collections. So customers can contact me there, and it's pre-orders, like I said. And I prefer for customers to pre-order a week in advance. That way it gives me time to set the schedule and to give them a timeline as to when, you know, the sandals will be finished.
Okay, good stuff, good stuff.
Beautiful, beautiful, sir. And Brianna, before we wrap the segment, but can you share with us some advice for persons out there what's the importance of having a skill? Because we would have seen where the pandemic would have affected all of us. How important it is to have a skill?
I would say having a skill is uttermost important, because without this skill, I don't know how I would have made it during the pandemic. You know, I really don't know. And having this particular skill, it really helped me with funds coming in. You know, it helped me to put on my table, pay a bill. It might not be all the bills, but it helped me.
Yes.
And you know, I'm not bashing not having an education. Education, I am all for it.
Yeah.
Go for it if that's your thing. But having a skill behind that helps in situations such as, you know, what happened during COVID. Because as you look how the world is going now, we don't know what can pop next year or the year after that. So having that skill, you know, it helps you when situation like that arises. So I would say, yes, have your education, but have a skill to back it up in the event of anything happening in the near future.
Wow.
Wonderful,
I like that advice.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm sure we will take some advice from you. Well, Brianna, that's where we definitely have to leave it. We're so happy to have you on the show this morning. And we wish you nothing but the best. And I hope you go on to do bigger and greater things. And we wish you nothing but the best for Sulit Collections. So
thank you so much, guys, for having me. It was my pleasure. Thank you.
Of course. Brianna Williams there, Sulit, owner of Sulit Collections. Stay with us. Good Morning SKN continues right after this.
Hey, good morning. This is Alberto Hewlett from Graphixicated. Join Good Morning SKN from 8 to 10 every morning at Studio 327.
Hello and welcome to your favorite day of the week, Friday. It's Infused Friday, and you've guessed right, we have another marvelous infused water recipe for you today. Strawberry, lemon and green tea infused water. So let me introduce you to the benefits one can expect from this selection. Strawberries. These potent little packages protect your heart, increases HDL, which is good cholesterol, lower blood pressure and guard against cancer. Packed with vitamins, fiber and particularly high levels of antioxidants known as polyphenols. Strawberries are a sodium-free, fat-free, cholesterol-free and low-calorie food. The bottom line is lemons contain a high amount of vitamin C, soluble fiber and plant compounds that give them a number of health benefits. Lemons may aid weight loss and reduce your risk of heart disease, anemia, kidney stones, digestive issues and cancer. And finally, green tea contains healthy bioactive compounds. These compounds can improve brain function, increase fat burning. The antioxidants may lower the risk of some cancers, contribute to the prevention of type 2 diabetes, and assist in the prevention of cardiovascular disease, also in the protection of the brain from aging and reduce bad breath. Amazing benefits. Let's get infusing. Here are the ingredients. 1 bag of green tea, 3/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of hot water, 1 lemon halved, juiced and half sliced, a handful of strawberries halved, and ice cubes for serving. Directions. Place tea bag in a cup of hot water, let it steep for 5 minutes, then remove, and let it cool before pouring into a jug or pitcher. Add the remaining ingredients and let it infuse for 30 minutes before serving into a large glass filled with ice. So delightful. Add more to your H2O. Check out the Facebook page every Friday for refreshing infused water recipes.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
大家好，我是陈琦，早安 SKN。
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN, and as we continue our Friday program, earlier this week we had the absolute pleasure of speaking with members of the Special Olympics St. Kitts and Nevis. They shared with us details on how they are preparing for the Special Olympics World Games in Berlin. Today we are heading over to the Caribbean seas to find out how our regional neighbors in St. Vincent and the Grenadines are also preparing to head to Germany for the World Games. The World Games is the largest inclusive sport event. Joining us virtually to tell us all about this is Savra Joseph, National Director of the Special Olympics St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Savra, good morning and welcome to our program this morning.
Good morning. Good morning. It's great to be here.
Happy you could join us, Ms. Joseph.
Indeed. So, Ms. Joseph, how long has the Special Olympics of St. Vincent and Grenadines been in existence?
We started here in 1981. Two Peace Corps workers and Kalenzo Kennedy started it at the School for Children with Special Needs.
Oh, wow. So that's 42
so
years.
We've been around a while.
Yeah. Wow, nice. Congratulations
and we
on that.
still, to note, we still have athletes from then still participating.
From 42 years ago?
Yes.
Wow.
Awesome.
But before we continue, in what capacity? Do they still participate in the various sporting events, or are they now coaches and mentors?
They are all of the above. They're doing everything.
That's nice.
We have Yeah, they're doing everything. Sometimes they compete, and sometimes they're coaching, they're mentors. They're doing everything, the works.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Fascinating. Ms. Joseph, can you share with us the importance of encouraging persons with disabilities to participate in sporting activities? How important it is?
Besides the physical activity part of it, it's very important for them for their all-around development, socialization, integration, all of that. It's really good when you see your athletes out. You meet your comrades, and with the integration of unified sports, you're also playing with people who don't have a disability, but who now would be able to integrate with you, call you by your name, so they don't have to make up a name for you.
Yes.
So they know your name and you're their teammates. And I like to see the interaction with our athletes, and they've been doing pretty well. They do really, really, really good when they go out there.
Okay. You mentioned that the association started in 1981, but can you tell us when was the first time that St. Vincent and the Grenadines participated in the games?
1983.
Okay. All right. And how many athletes did you have in 1983 that participated?
I think it was about 10, I think. Wow, I'm not correct on the number, but I think they played floor hockey. So, it was the team was about 10, yes.
Oh, nice. Congrats.
And Ms. Joseph, can you share with us how's preparations going so far for the athletes from St. Vincent and the Grenadines heading over there in Germany for the games this month?
Well, just coming off a pandemic, it was a little challenging to get out in numbers that they're accustomed to. We still have some that have not come back for varying reasons, and you can understand.
Right.
The congratulations to those who have braved it, and they've been for a while. So they have been training. We're doing 3 sports.
Okay.
We're doing swimming, tennis, and track and field.
Okay.
So those athletes have been at it, specifically training for the World Games. And they've been doing pretty well, given the challenges, but they cope.
Okay.
I'm always confident in their abilities. They're never late.
Oh,
you just tell them the time and place and they're there. So I'm confident with that, and I know they will do.
Of course. And how many persons make up the delegation representing the St. Vincent and the Grenadines team?
Our delegation is 12 athletes, 4 in each sport.
Okay.
We're doing 2 male, 2 female in each sport.
Okay. Nice. What about the parents of the athletes? How supportive are they to the athletes and the organization?
They're pretty much, you don't have a lot of them coming around, but if you ask for them to be involved in something, they will do so. But you have those who actively come around and look at their wards or children, and they help you with whatever is going on. Sadly, we lost one of those this year. He was forever with us. He traveled with his son everywhere, every part of the country we went. He was always there. So it was a really sad moment for us when we lost him. But we have parents here who continue to hold it together and to help their children, the athletes, all of them. They're just one family.
Nice. Oh, well, sympathies on the loss of that individual, and we hope that his spirit lives on with his son as he continues.
Of course.
It will. And I know the athletes remember him fondly.
Yeah.
Because he was always there on the bus when we are going, especially to play soccer and bocce. He was always there.
Oh, nice. Let's talk about some of your experiences over the years going to the various events with the athletes.
It's been 8 years now since I've been with Special Olympics in Vincent and the Grenadines.
Okay.
and it has been a whirlwind, but pleasantly so. I've gone to Abu Dhabi in 2019. That was my first major outing.
Okay.
Since then, we've gone to other smaller events, and then we went to USA Games last year.
Okay.
They did very well. They brought back gold and silver.
Nice. Congrats.
So, yeah. Yes, thank you. We played in tennis then.
Lovely.
Okay, and
so yeah.
Yeah, Miss Joseph, the qualifying how does the persons who are differently abled, what's the qualifying times like? Is there a qualifying time for them to meet before they can join the team, or you just participate?
No, they just participate from 3 to 7. It's like an exposure to sports and physical activities. From 8 years old, they are competitive.
Okay,
they can compete in the same sport. We are unique in that we do divisioning.
Right.
Okay.
And divisioning means that each athlete get to participate in an area where they're comfortable. So if you're running 13, 14, 15 and 100 seconds in 100-meter, whatever, you be running with persons with like times. So you won't be running with a person who's a 10, and so you coming in miles behind. It's pretty competitive. If you're slow, you're running with slow people. If you're fast, you're running with fast people. So your abilities are matched.
I see. And I'm seeing this time around the team have in athletics have 2 newcomers. How mentally are you preparing these 2 newcomers?
Look, they fit right in because a lot of the athletes, they already know them. So so they are always around. It's their first time going out. One in particular, he's very young in the movement, but he's been doing very, very, very well, and they fit in perfectly. We just have to mentor them.
Yes,
and they have persons on the team who will do that. Everybody is a family, so we look out for each other.
I like that.
And they have adjusted really well. You would never know that
they're
newcomers.
Wow, I love to hear that, Severa. Severa, let me ask you this. How important is government, corporate, and individual funding to your organization? And can persons still donate for your trip to Berlin and other causes you may have in the future?
It's very important. It's very, very important. And we've been trying to get persons to buy in to what we do here and how important is to give opportunities to persons with intellectual disabilities in our country. We have 3 major sponsors at the moment. Our partners, they're ever there. Anything we are doing, they're always there.
Oh, that's
we have the government is there. We have Digicel who is there. We have Bank of SVG who is always there. And there are some supporting actors too. So every now and again, we have an activity. There's always someone we could lean on. We want more persons because more in the basket is always better.
Yes.
And it means you can do more. It means you can have more activities, more exposure, more opportunity. So more is more.
Good stuff. I like that.
More is more, indeed. And I know the team is heading to Berlin shortly to contest in the games, but what are there other activities locally that the members would have partake in annually?
Well, there's national games. We do that. We have our flagship unified sport, which is soccer. And we call it st.kitts. That's the name of the program. And we do that around the country, try to target different zones. So we started 5 before COVID, and so we've just started up again, trying to get the zones organized. But basically, we try to span the country. So we have one in Layou, one in Kingston, one in Calico, one in Georgetown. That's mainland.
Yes.
And that means you're going from North Leeward all the way to North Windward.
Okay.
So you go down and up, right?
Okay.
So that, and then we have Beckway, which is in the Grenadines. Beckway is the largest Grenadine island.
Okay.
So there's one there. So we have 5. So we are slowly trying to restart them.
Okay, good stuff. Before we go, I hate when time runs out when we're having such meaningful discussions. But for persons who may have just tuned in, how can they support the organization? Do you have a Facebook page? Are you on Instagram? Are you on WhatsApp? Is there a number? Because you never know. Somebody may be watching in the world and say, oh, let me support the Olympic Committee in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. How can they reach to you to do this?
One, Digicel has a donate $1, which is SOSG 5151.
Okay.
Special Olympics events and Grenadines does have a Facebook page and Instagram. We do not have a donate button on it, but you can contact us there and you can donate. You could ask for the information and we will give you information as to how you can donate to our organization. Yes.
Beautiful.
Our number, you can reach out at 784-532-0191.
Okay, good stuff.
Beautifully said. And my final question to you before we wrap, Miss Joseph, what encouragement do you have for persons out there, not just in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but in the region, internationally, who are living with disabilities? Any encouragement for them?
You have to do it. You have to get out there.
Yes.
Just like any other bodies moving around, you can do that too.
Yes.
And persons with abilities have disabilities too. It's not all perfect and, out there.
You are right. You are right. You are right.
Yes. So-called ability, you just have to believe it and you can do it. And there are people out there who will support you and give you that assistance so that, life could be a little bit easier. We try to do that for each other. And if more of us do it, it will be better. But you have to get moving and get in contact with your local Special Olympics organization and see how you can become a part of it. There's so many things you can do here.
Okay. We know there was an athlete that was supposed to join you this morning, but I was told she's a bit under the weather. So if you can extend our well wishes to her and let her know that we hope that the next time we interview that she will be there with you, and to wish her all the best and all the other athletes as they take the road to Berlin and bring back some golds and silvers.
Bring home some gold for SVG.
Yes.
They will. I have no doubt about it. They always put their best foot first.
Lovely. Well, Ms. Savra Joseph, it was indeed our pleasure having you and chatting with you this morning. I hope this is the first of many conversations that we will have in the future, okay?
Okay, thank you so much for having us. SVG to the world.
Oh, I know, indeed. Thank you as well. GMSKN Nation, stay tuned. We have so much more in tune for you after this short break.
No cash, no card, no problem. Jad, embrace the freedom.
It's Infused Friday. Welcome to today's recipe. But before we get into that, let me give you some information about the benefits of H2O. Infused water adds more to your H2O. It not only gives you the same refreshed feeling that water does, but it adds flavor and nutritional benefits. Adding different combinations of herbs, fruits, and spices to your water can lead to endless combinations that are not only delicious, but extremely good for you. Helping to control bloating, because many women suffer from bloating due to excess salt or hormonal fluctuation. Water-rich foods such as lemon and cucumber can help control this problem. How does this link into relaxation? Well, if you infuse your drink with herbs that are linked to relaxation, such as sage, this often helps. What are the benefits of anti-aging? Well, if you add dark berries and pomegranate seeds, which are rich in antioxidants, this can help protect against the effects of aging. Let's talk about metabolism. Many fruits can boost your metabolism and help with weight loss, so be sure to add in your raspberries, strawberries, tangerines, and any other delicious fruit. Now, let's move on to the recipe for this Friday, which is watermelon and lemon mint. Ingredients: 1 small cup of watermelon pieces, 1 large lemon sliced, and a handful of fresh mints. Now for the directions, very simple. You just need a pitcher and add 1 small cup of watermelon sliced, 1 large lemon sliced, and a handful of fresh mint. Muddle ingredients and fill pitcher with ice water, and you're good to go. Add more to your H2O. Check out the Facebook page every Friday for refreshing infused water recipes.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. And the Greek philosopher Heraclitus once said, and quote, "Change is the only constant in life," end quote. Despite this universe fact, it's often difficult for us as human beings to accept it. As we loosen up, we will be having a candid discussion on the importance of embracing change. Courtney, I think change is good.
It is good sometimes. I would think. Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. I had a problem accepting change when cell phones first came into being. I was the last person in my family to get a cell phone, and every time somebody gave me a cell phone, I gave it to one of my siblings.
Why?
Because I didn't want to be part of that.
But look at you now.
Oh my gosh, terrible. 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 No, look at me now. I'm terrible because I have a cell phone and I cannot stay off of the device. But guys, I'm only on the device when I have to do work now. Yesterday I found I put it down for a very long time and I was good.
That's good.
So
progress. Making progress.
Yeah, small changes.
So let's get into the discussion. How easy or difficult it is for you to embrace change? Is it easy?
Very easy, very easy. Very, very easy. I think I am quite an adaptable person, so I adapt to situations very easily. I adapt to people around me very easily, and sometimes my adaptability is to my detriment because I feed off of emotions of persons around me. So sometimes me adapting to that, I tend to take on their emotional, should I say well-being or whatever they're feeling, I tend to feel it too. I'm too empathetic, I think. So my empathy gets the best of me. But I'm very adaptable, and I think change is easy for me, with the exception of that cell phone that is now my demise. Yeah.
I think it's unavoidable. Change is unavoidable. You can't avoid change.
No, because we change every day. We didn't come into the world this big.
Exactly.
So we're changing every day. What about you? How easy or how hard is it for you to adapt to change?
Sometimes it's hard depending on the situation, but I mean, if it's going to benefit myself and someone see that the change, or if for me to change what I'm doing is going to benefit me, then I'll go for it.
Okay.
So it depends on the situation.
But what if what they're seeing isn't what you need, but are you still going to go for it?
Nope, at all.
All right.
I definitely have a mind of my own. So
I like that. I like
sometimes
that.
people try to change you for the worst, but you're just looking.
The worse or the better? The worst.
For the worst.
Okay.
Someone to change you for the worst.
Do you have a situation that you want to share, sir?
Like just now.
That face, sir.
Just now.
Ooh, just now?
Yes.
Not yet.
Well, just now. Courtney wants to change me, folks. Just now.
Oh, I'm just asking you to share your situation, kind sir.
Next.
Oh my gosh. And you, Andre, funny enough, you spoke to this point where you say, even though change is hard, it's unavoidable.
It is unavoidable.
Because we have to.
Yes. As the world changes, I think so should you. As the world evolves, so should you.
Because look at the pandemic. Didn't we all adjust? We stood in queues.
Up to this present moment.
Yeah, we stand 6 feet away from each other. Yep. We went out when they told us to go out. It was like we were in prison, but we were free. But
and we have to abide by the change, or else we saw the repercussions.
Oh my God, $500 if you don't wear your mask. Look at us, and we adapt. We are the most adaptable beings on the earth.
Correct.
We are. We don't have water. We work with the little bits we have. We have water. We waste the lot that we have. We have food. We eat accordingly. We don't have food. We don't eat.
If the electricity goes out, we adapt.
We buy a candle.
Change is good.
Yeah. So change is good. Change is unavoidable. But as a human race, we tend to adapt quickly. Quickly. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Change. It lets you handle setbacks and appreciate success. But how does change makes you appreciate success?
Because if it was a failure before, once you succeed, you are happy. Because in order for us to get to the various stages in life, we had to go through some form of test. And then, although we got the lesson and then we got the test, so that's easy. But in order for us to advance, we had to pass all our exams to get on to grade, to high school, to college and whatever. So when we fail, we have to look at it like, okay, in order for me to get this white piece of paper, as I like to call it, that's a degree, I have to pass this subject. So you buckle down, and you don't make the same mistakes. As I said, mistakes you made in the past should be what propels you in the future, because you can walk a different line. You don't have to walk the same tightrope because you understand, okay, if I walk over there, I'm going to fall in a hole. So, so setbacks help us to get to our successes, and then we appreciate them more.
Got it.
And then maybe we could share our advice if the person wants our advice.
Right, because sometimes they don't.
Exactly, they don't. So don't give it, but we can say, you know what, if you walk over there, you won't fall in that hole. It's up to them to not walk over there, not fall in the hole, and
Correct. I mean, even earlier this week, look at what Miss G would have said. Well, many folks don't know who I refer to as Miss G, but shout out to Miss Gardini. She would have made mention to say, speaking on change, like some of the cues that I use on the set, like she would like, instead of doing this way, or instead of saying that, how about try this way? You understand? And that's change. Like as the day progresses, you adapt, and that's good change. Like shout out to Miss G for that.
Indeed.
That.
And when sometimes we get advice from persons, we be like, they don't know best. But it's for us to analyze the advice, as you rightfully say, and say, okay, maybe I'm doing this, so maybe I can add this, maybe I can change this. And let me tell you, the Big G would have given me a lot of advice, and I would like to shout out as well. Because of you, I have seen a lot of changes. I've seen a lot of growth, and you don't know how grateful I am. As I said, I speak my life into being, because whilst I was a flight attendant, I said I want to do media, and then I had people that would come on the aircraft and they'll say, Courtney, yes, that's for you. This guy out of nowhere, he sent me all the books from Canada. One day I went to Barbados and there's these books waiting at the gates, and I'm like, who would do this? And then there's his calling card in it. And I'm so grateful. I'm still trying to find the calling card to say, look, I'm doing it. Thank you for believing in me. And I remember when I started, I was like, maybe this is not for me, because the amount, I wasn't graceful to myself. And I said, boy, no, I'm messing up too much.
Right.
But as I said, the big G, she was very graceful. Her advice meant the world to me.
And you see, I mean, the trickle down effect, like from, I mean, like whatever she said to you, it's definitely glowing and shining, and it's now trickled down onto me. So shout out to Miss G. I'm sure she's tuning in and watching. It's definitely working.
Indeed.
Change and like change is good.
Yeah, change is definitely lovely. Good. It's good. It's hard. It's needed. It's good, and it shows in your progress, your daily progress.
Definitely.
Yeah. What about taking risks, Andre?
When you take a risk, I mean, you're about to make change that can be negative or positive.
Andre, I just thought you were about to burst out in song. Because it just sounded like he was about to come out in song. But risk isn't necessary, although sometimes we're timid too, because like people say investing is better than saving, putting your money in the bank and just getting a menial interest rate, right? Banks don't come for me. It's just conversation. But we're like, no, with every minute you look somewhere, you see a market crash, this crash. Why would I invest my money to be bottoms up and have no money? So it's better I leave the money under the mattress like our grandparents did, or I leave it in the bank and get my little 2-3% and just be grateful. But it's not doing anything in there.
It's not.
So you can buy a piece of land. Andre, the next 10 years, that piece of land worth more than what you buy it for. So you would have invested your money. So although you don't see the immediate return, it just might be the way to go. So take risk.
Of course, take risk. Risk is important. And I mean, when you take the risk, like you don't know what you're diving into, but let me tell you something, back to Miss G, as she said, the universe will reward you. So you take that risk and you don't know, the universe will send someone to encourage you, to guide you, to uplift you, and who knows?
Indeed.
You don't know where it will take you. So risk is good.
Like a playful risk for me was swimming with the stingrays in Antigua. You get a lesson before you're going, because you're not supposed to go over the stingray from their tail part, I would say. So you can't go over from the tail, because just above that tail is a stinger.
Right.
And when they feel threatened, they let that stinger loose. And that stinger normally, I don't know, the stingrays just have good aim. It normally heads straight for the one organ that keeps us alive, the heart.
Wow. But you take the risk.
I took the playful risk and I swam with the stingrays, and I ensured to follow the cues that were given. And had I not swam with the stingrays, I would not know what they feel like. I wouldn't have experienced the joy. So there's varying risks that we take, just like how people go into a cage and decide, okay, I'm going to swim up close with a shark. But you know you have this barrier around you. We didn't have barriers, but those are the sweetest little creatures. And you think I swam with them once? Hortensia went back once.
Well, listen, for
twice,
Corty,
thrice. I miss it.
You can stay right over there with your stingrays and creatures.
The adventures, Andre.
Listen, the ocean and me is not friends.
And would you believe it? In Antigua, we went to the middle of the ocean almost, and it was shallow. And as soon as the stingrays hear the boat, imagine the stingrays too. They're taking a risk coming close to that boat, very well knowing that, okay, these people may be pretending to come to feed me, but maybe they're coming here to catch me, to eat me. So even the stingrays are taking a risk. So if we as humans don't take the risk in life, how will we?
Risk is good.
Risk is good because we take a risk in building a house, hoping that this house will never go on fire. We take a risk buying a car, hoping to never get in an accident so that our insurance premiums won't go up. You know, so we take risks every day. We take a risk flying for leisure. You going home to Jamaica, how are you so sure that plane's gonna make it there? It's a risk. So if we don't take risks, we get nowhere in life.
I will just listen to you talk all morning. Such a voice of inspiration, Miss.
This talkative co-host, according to him.
She would just talk you into that mood that make you so calm and feel rejuvenated. But that's what we have for.
No, we gotta say this one. So you have to take risks because according to Neil Donald Walsh, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. So let us know in the comments. how much you enjoyed our Loosen Up discussion for today, and stay tuned. Your talkative co-host and Andre have so much in store for you.
What's good, guys? This is Sagan Govayo, owner of Liquid Gold, Instagram Liquid Gold SKN. Make sure you guys tune in every day from 8 to 10 a.m. Studio 327, Good Morning St. Kitts.
Yo, you know it's me, Mr. H.E. Yo, make sure you tune in to Good Morning SKN Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. at Studio 327. Yo, trust me, the baddest show in the morning. Make sure you check it out. Wake up. Make sure that you are there from 8 to 10, Monday to Friday. Boom, check it.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. And folks, when we just joined the show this morning, you would have been wondering, why is it that Hortensia looking so awesome this morning?
But I don't look awesome every day.
Listen, in particular today, she looked extra awesome and beautiful. It's her birthday, folks.
I put on my dandan.
We have such an awesome day planned for you. And
where are we going? To swim with the stingray? Yeah.
Well, you have to bring up the creatures from the sea. You're telling me and the sea are not friends.
All righty.
Your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
to me. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Courtney.
Thank you.
Well, your age is... Well, my age is still on the almanac, so...
Should I leave? Should I do a Steve Urkel and just go home?
My age is still on the calendar, folks.
I don't have to stay here and take this. I can go home.
I just love the energy.
Indeed.
Listen, don't forget to tune in daily, where you will find a little bit of everything for everyone. Get your friends and family to watch.
Yes.
Remember to follow us on our social media platforms, including Facebook and YouTube at 3.327 Inc. and Instagram at Good Morning SKM. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and share. Also, check out our websites at studio327.com to learn more about Good Morning SKN and Studio 327.
Yes, and leave us a comment and let us know what was your favorite part of today's Friday show. And see you tomorrow? No. See you on Monday bright and early at 8 a.m. when you will wake up and start your morning with us right here at Good Morning SKN. For those of you watching in St. Martin, thank you. In Bahamas, in Guyana, in Barbados, in Trinidad, the world, we are taking over one city at a time.
Bahamas and Jamaica as well.
How could I forget Bahamas and Jamaica?
Yep.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep sharing, keep subscribing, and continue to follow us daily. That's Monday to Friday from 8 until 10 p.m. Thank you for watching. Have yourselves a great weekend and a great day. And remember what Tabitha Brown said, if you cannot have a great day, do not go messing up nobody else's. Okay, y'all?
Corty,
have a great day.
My age is still on the calendar.
Mine too. Look at me.
Happy weekend, folks.
Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.